I was just sitting here, and then I was like, wait, I didn't end the call. I was like, you've been kicked from the call. I was like, what?
Well, your face is working now. Why is my face so big now?
I don't know. At
Yeah,
least
whatever.
I'm in the call.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, play. And this is American Idol. I am your host, Ryan Seacrest. And boy, do we have a finale for you today. It is American Idol season 387. And we have two amazing finalists with here tonight. We've got the front runner the whole time, America's sweetheart, the favorite, Kelly Clarkson, and the dark horse. We've got Goobs.
I am Goog.
He's Googs. And so, before we finish this off and before we do it, any last words, Googs?
I am Goog.
This is no more than I could say myself. You've been very to the point this season. Goog, okay. And how about you, Kelly? Oh,
I am Goog.
Thank you, Goog. I'm okay. I would just like to wish my family back home the best and thank God for this opportunity and I'd like to thank Goog too.
I'm Goog.
Well, the votes have been tallied. The votes are in a whopping landslide win. We can't say that yet. Each of us have to give a little snippet of their song. Kelly, what would you like to sing? Oh, beautiful for spacious sky. Okay, Kelly, we don't need to praise America. Goog, how about you?
I just want to ignite the light and let it shine. Goog.
Goog sticking with his Katy Perry theme. And the winner of season 392 of American Idol and a whopping landslide win is...
I am Goog.
It's Goog!
Goog.
Goog, you are the winner of American Idol. You get a recording label contract and $1 million. What are you going to do with the money, Goog?
Drugs.
What a character Goog is.
Love Goog, man. What do you mean character? Goog's right here. He's sitting next.
I don't know why I cut it off at just drugs. It should have been like, thanks for watching American Idol. It's just drugs. The end.
It felt right.
It did feel right, you know? You know what feels wrong?
Prostate exams, but they go in the wrong hole.
Yeah. They're going up your urethra.
Yeah. My prostate guy historically has trouble finding the right hole.
Isn't that your lawyer too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my acupuncturist.
Oh, wow. You really don't want him to do the wrong hole with those needles.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes all three at the same time, depending on the week.
Wow. Giving you legal advice while just shoving a needle up your dick.
Oh. There's a name for that. I think what was it? I'm gonna Google it.
It's called double penetration.
No. I'm Googling it, and I'm not gonna clear my history.
You're gonna Google it.
Goog. So, what's it called when you put things up your pee hole?
Devon, I can hear all the clicks on your phone. Why do you have the click sound on?
It's called sounding, because it scratches an itch in my brain. It scratches an itch in my urethra.
There you go. I was gonna say what are we saying? What was bad? I don't remember. I was trying to drive home from work today, and there's this giant snowstorm. I get into my car, I'm brushing off my car, and I'm setting the windshield wipers down on my windshield, and
Mm.
one of my windshield wipers just pops off. So it's -9 degrees. It's just snowing on me, and I'm just trying to, with gloves on, do this tiny little metal thing.
Oh God, did you get it?
Get it?
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And I'm so proud of you for
Oh,
joining me in the podcast this week.
I'm Goog.
Joining me, and only me. Lucas had such a heavy thing on his plate this week. His basketball team lost like 48-0. He like broke his pinky. He's quitting all coaching. He also did that thing at the Roxy last night because it was Groundhog's Day. Did you hear about this?
Oh, did he make it? Did he make it
He,
the whole time?
he made it. So there's a Missoula, or the theater in Missoula, that on Groundhog Day shows Groundhog Day 8 times in a row. So you've got to be there for 16 hours straight, and it just replays and replays like it does in the movie. And if you can, it's like $90 to get in, and if you can stay the whole time, no sleeping, no phones during it or anything, you get a year's worth of free admission to the theater. And so him and Alex completed it, as well as my aunt.
The problem with that is $90 in a year. I don't spend $90 at. I go like once a year there.
Oh, but if I had free admission, I would go all the time. They've got all the best like Oscar style movies and like indie movies, and you could do like the film festivals and
I don't know. I don't know. $90 is $90 for 8 hours or how long? 16
six.
hours of misery. I feel like they should pay me to do that.
I don't think it would be misery. The first 4 watches, I would be delighted the whole time. Once you pass that 8 hour mark, you're like, all right, we gotta buckle in.
So did he go with Alex?
Yeah,
Nice. Proud of them.
this is Alex's second time completing it too. So she's seen 32 hours worth of Groundhog Day in her life, just in that setting.
That's miserable.
But
A
you're
lot of
here with
respect.
me. That's what we were talking about. And so it's throwing it back to the first, I don't know, like how many episodes? Like 16 episodes or something, when it was just the two of us.
Was it only? I thought it was not even 16.
Oh no. I think it's close to 16. It was like June, July, August, and September, and October. It might be close to 20. Yeah, it was 20.
Oh,
Is when you left
dang.
it at 20. That's when we did Old
Ooh, I remember old.
with the Gert and the Gra Gra.
Gert and Gra, bro. I don't
Yeah.
remember that. I can't even remember if I take my medicine. I'm like struggling right now because there was like 4 seconds where I blacked out and I don't know if I took my medicine or not. So I don't know if I should just double dose or what.
I don't know. You be zonked.
I've done it before and I was zonked.
Googs zonked.
Goog zonks like no other.
You don't remember the Gert with the Gra Gra?
I don't remember the Gert with the Gra.
So you remember in Old how it was all an experiment, right? You know, like
Yeah.
that. But there was the guy that was sitting up on the hill with the binoculars watching him that was a part of the experiment. And the whole time he was eating yogurt with granola. We just kept saying the Gert with the Gra Gra.
I remember the old guy. I don't remember him eating Gert and Gra, but also my memory as evidence is bad.
That's just straight up bad.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that you're here, and let's dive into a movie. But first, I got
Movie.
questions for you.
Yeah, sure. Shoot.
First question: do you like American Idol?
It's okay. It's not as good as America's Got Talent, but it's all right.
Interesting. I think American Idol was really the pathway for all future reality-based competition television series.
But it doesn't have Simon Cowell and Howie Mandel.
It did have Simon Cowell. That's where he started.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He was like the creator of it.
Memory again.
And America's Got Talent didn't have Simon Cowell at the start.
Howie Mandel.
He's on now. Howie Mandel wasn't even on the start either. It was Piers Morgan, Sharon Osbourne, and David Hasselhoff with Jerry Springer as the host. Early America's Got Talent. Why?
Terry Crews the host now?
Yes.
That makes me happy.
You like him, huh?
Yeah, he's cool.
He is cool. Next question. Do you like full song and dance numbers that include a crump/step dance break in it?
Yeah. Yeah. Flash mob.
Ooh, I would like to be a part of a flash mob, I think.
I'd like to experience one from a distance.
Okay. With the binoculars eating yogurt.
And Gert and Cracker. Exactly, dude.
And then my last question, do you like one of the
Sounding.
Do you like sounding?
Urethral sounding.
Oh, I see. Do you like one of the contestants that was on American Idol season 11?
Is this Kelly Clarkson or the Justin? Oh, it's the nerd? Oh, it's you.
It's me. You said, oh, it's the nerd. It is me. Tune into the YouTube at 10:51, or it might be the second YouTube now at 10:51 and 11 something to see the picture of baby Brandon, just turned 16 years old, auditioning for American Idol. I got the Beats headphones on.
Wow.
They did like this American Idol tour bus thing where they went to small towns to try and get people that couldn't travel to the big cities. And so they came to Billings in Montana, and they did it at the zoo for some reason, not the Metro.
Huh.
But yeah, it was me there.
Nice. That picture did look like it's fuzzy on my end, but it did look like the nerd from that movie.
Looked like Eddie. Well,
Yeah.
if you answered yes to liking American Idol, random full song and dance numbers with a crump/step breakdown dance, or one of the contestants on season 11 of American Idol, you've come to the right place.
Or low-cut jeans.
Or low-cut jeans. Or whipped cream bikinis. You've come to the right place. This is the good,
or
the bad,
a long sleeve shirt worn under a short sleeve shirt.
Oh, man. They loved that in 2003.
Yeah, they did. Okay, I'm done now.
You've come to the right place. This is the good, the bad, the movies.
Goog.
I'm Brandon. That's Devon. And this week, we watched from 2003, From Justin to Kelly. Installment number 2 in our rom-com Love Lads month. Oh, my button's not working.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
It's just a moan.
Love Lads, Bren. I'll have that power again.
Technically, yeah.
I'll use it for evil.
No, don't use it for evil. And before we get into it, we're drinking beers today.
You would never guess.
I swear to God, if it's a piece, is it the same can?
They don't even sell these anymore. They got phased out.
They're not your favorite drink, no.
I don't like Bush Peach anymore. But watch, look, there's actually 2 of them. You can't see them because
are these all cans from previously that you haven't thrown out, or are they still in your fridge?
No, I've drank them all. These are props.
Okay. In the peak of Bush Peach Light, did you like it more than Cold Smoke?
Absolutely not. I had like 60 of them because you could get a 30 rack for $10.99, and I had 60 Bush Light peaches that I had to drink them.
You phased yourself out of them.
Yeah.
It's like the early TGTBTM where we only drank Summer Honey and Miner's Gold every week.
Good soup.
And some Cold Smoke. Good soup. I'm drinking whiteboard cleaner.
Expo.
There was one week
a shot of that.
Lucas was like actually drinking sipping vinegar, like he was just drinking vinegar. I was like, Lucas, what the fuck are you doing?
That sounds like Lucas.
It honestly. But let's get into it. We've got a director From Justin to Kelly. His name is Robert Iscove.
De Niro.
Oh, could you imagine if Robert De Niro directed this?
Yeah, it'd be better.
Robert Iscove has written or directed a short film called Pajama Tops, one episode of the TV series 21 Jump Street, one episode of Miami Vice, 1 episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, 9 episodes of Wise Guy,
Wise guy.
1 episode of The Flash, 4 episodes of Outfit, She's All That.
No, she isn't.
Boys and Girls. He did Love in Dancing, N apostrophe. And the big one, Romeo and Juliet on Ice.
Ooh, I thought you were going to say the one with Leo DiCaprio and their street gangs in, like, New York.
Oh, no, that was Baz Luhrmann who did that.
Baz Luhrmann?
Yeah. The director of, like, the 2013 Great Gatsby. That was Baz Luhrmann.
Schlerman.
Moulin Rouge, something like that. And then a writer, you've got Kim Fuller. And she hasn't done really much either. She's done 8 episodes of not the 9 o'clock news. So any other time.
Fair.
9 episodes of OTT. 6 episodes of The Hot Shoe Show. 11 episodes of 3 of a Kind. 3 episodes of Spitting Image. 3 episodes of The Tracy Ullman Show. What the hell is this? 6 episodes of Zazarus and Dingwall.
Zazarus and Dingwall.
Yeah.
I've decided I'm just gonna double dose.
Oh, you went for it, huh?
I can't. It's literally a 50-50, and it worries me that I have like Alzheimer's, that I can't remember 4 seconds of my life.
Are you raw dogging those? Just like not taking them with any water?
That's what I always do.
Dang. Did you just take 2 of them?
Yeah, I have 2.
Oh.
It's Blue Chew and Cialis.
It's Blue Chew and Zin.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You just crunch them up.
And then I spit them out and I snort them.
Could you imagine just chewing on a Zin?
I've swallowed one of those before on accident.
What?
Because I'll eat food while I have one in. Well, I don't do nicotine. No, I don't do nicotine anymore. But when I first started, I would eat food and then it'd come out from my lip and I'd chew it up and swallow it, and then I'd like hiccup and puke, and it was great. That
feeling when you swallow a piece of gum, you're like, oh, I got this out.
Yeah, it's
the
not
worst feeling. Finishing off the writer, she's done 6 episodes of Tracy Takes On, a film called S Club C and Double, and a movie called Postman Pat, the movie.
Oh, dude, I was in that movie.
I mean, you worked at the post office.
The post office. Yeah, I played the mailbox.
Oh, great role.
Yeah, thanks.
I was very proud of you in that. I thought you were very compelling.
I mean, it's not my number 1 role, as I played the manger that Jesus was born into, but it was.
Well, I mean, I almost cried when you were playing the mailbox when the street gang came by with the baseball bat and knocked you over.
See, the crazy thing about that is it wasn't special effects. They just hit me with a baseball bat really hard.
Well, and because you're Mexican, it was also deemed as a hate crime. It's crazy.
It was, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hollywood, man.
You got
showbiz, baby.
You were like your own stunt person and an actor and a minority.
And I'm a basketball player that plays for the Nuggets now.
The Heat.
Jaime
Jaquez. Guys, look up a picture of Devon. Look at the YouTube right now at 1857. Then look up a picture of Jaime Jaquez Jr., who plays for the Miami Heat. It's crazy how much they look alike.
It's better if I do that.
Yeah, if you let your hair down like that. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, how about a cast? We had mentioned American Idol, and our big 2 is Kelly Clarkson and Justin Guarini.
Was Justin Guarini? Oh, I was just now clicking that their names weren't. It was Kelly Justin.
Yeah. Kelly Clarkson, winner of season 1 of American Idol, a household name at this point. She became huge. She had her own show. She's a guest of a judge on The Voice and all the shit. And then Justin Guarini,
First woman on the moon.
First Woman on the Moon. Justin Guarini, the runner-up of season 1 of American Idol. Mostly now, and I don't even know if known is the correct term, but if he's best well known for being the tiny little Dr. Pepper guy that goes, "It's the sweet one."
Yeah. Really?
That's him. That's Justin Guarini. He didn't launch a huge music career. He just does Dr. Pepper commercials now.
Nice. And he plays the dragon in Shrek.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
No, I think that was Whoopi Goldberg.
Danny DeVito.
It was Emilia Clarke because she's Dragonborn.
Yeah, Amelia Earhart.
First Woman on the Moon.
It all comes full circle. Like the Earth.
Oh, yeah. Some other casts include Catherine Bayless, Annika Noni Rose, Gregory Siff, Brian Dietzen, Jason Rebar, Yribar, Rebar, Rebar, and Teresa San Nicholas. I don't know any of these other names.
No, I didn't.
The Catherine Bayless girl looked familiar, the blonde girl, but I didn't know.
I didn't even know Kelly Clarkson. I didn't know what she looked like until.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
I pride myself on my lack of pop culture knowledge, which is why I started a movie podcast.
Exactly. And then a plot today. A waitress from Texas and a college student from Pennsylvania meet during spring break in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and come together through their shared love of singing.
I thought they were in Miami.
Well, Fort Lauderdale is like one of the suburbs of Miami.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought Miami was the beach.
I mean, Miami is the beach.
I thought the name of Miami just meant the beach.
Oh, no. No.
Just kidding. I didn't think that. That'd be stupid if I thought that. I would beat someone up if they thought that.
Also, I don't think they really did come together through their shared love of singing. Neither of them were like, I just love to sing and that's my passion. They just broke out into song.
Yeah, at the weirdest times too.
That wasn't a plot point. It was just they broke out into song because it was a musical. They didn't ever mention. I guess she did sing in the bar at the beginning where she was doing her little performance as a waitress, but he never sang. That wasn't just a plug-in song. It wasn't a plot development piece.
Yeah, I mean, they also I drank an entire bottle of wine while watching this film, so it's a little patchy. Not that patchy, but a little patchy. But how did they even fall in love? They just saw each other at that first dance move, and that's it?
Love at first sight, yeah, and then they had to find each other. They were grinding at one point. She felt how big his dick was. She's like, I gotta get that.
Oh, yeah. Chasing that. It's her great white whale.
Oh,
she's Captain Ahab, and that dick is Moby Dick.
I was gonna say her great white Moby Dick.
Hey, yo.
And then a short history. The history is coming.
Oh yeah, Paul Revere.
Stroke me hard, Paul Revere. Ride me like that horse, Paul Revere.
God, I love that Lucas is a teacher.
You got to crank it Glebe style for that, you know.
Yeah.
Some history from Justin to Kelly is a 2003 American musical romantic comedy film. The film was produced within a relatively short time frame and in approximately 2.5 months. During this period, 3 weeks were allocated for actors' readings of the scripts, which were accompanied by ongoing script revisions. Additionally, the time frame also encompassed rehearsals for dances and singing prior to the commencement of the 6-week shooting schedule, which Kelly Clarkson and Justin Guarini were contractually obligated to participate in this movie because of their commitment to American Idol. So because they were the finalists, they had to do this film.
Yeah, it certainly seemed that way.
And I thought that for the most part, they played a part where they didn't look like they hated their lives until The very end dance scene when Kelly is singing and dancing and she just didn't even have like a smile on her face. Like she's so over this.
Yeah. The plot was, I don't know. It was such a mid movie.
Mid move.
Mid move.
And then because of American Idol and its success, we got to talk about budget. Season 2 is really when it took off, but how much do you think American Idol shelled out on this film? Are you pretending to glitch out or
no, I'm fucking with you. uh Wait, what? I'm guessing budget. That's what's happening.
Yes, it's budget time. Can you guess the dime?
This was made with $563,761.39.
Very precise. The actual answer is $12 million.
$12 million. There were a lot of dancers.
I guess. Yeah, you had to pay all these extras to dance and sing.
That like might be the entire budget is just the salaries for all the extras and the dancers.
You had to rent out that motel, that salsa dancing restaurant.
That motel was like the cheapest fucking looking one-story motel I've ever seen. That could not have cost that
two story.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
But
Looks like a fucking episode of CSI would happen in there.
100%, yeah. $12 million though on this. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's insane.
That's wild.
This is like Birdemic level of, yeah.
How much do you think this made opening weekend though? It opened in June of 2003, June 22nd.
$4 million.
Yeah, you're pretty close. It's $2.7 million.
Fuck.
American Idol wasn't that huge yet. Like I said, she really kicked it off. And then season 2 is where Clay Aiken, Ruben Studdard, Kimberly Locke, Kimberly Caldwell, Joshua Grayson, all these household names. Really. Amelia Earhart. Amelia Perez.
I still got to finish that.
How much do you think this ended up making total in US and Canada?
I'm going to say 12.125 million.
Just barely made its budget back?
Yeah.
It did not. It's $4.9 million.
That makes me happy. I'm okay with that.
But you're up 2-1 on Seth right now, so.
Fuck yeah. Seth's actually here. He's just tied up. He's tied up in a kinky way behind me right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's tied up Glebe style.
He's just, you had to tie him up that way because he was cranking it too much.
Yeah. Yep.
And then lastly, worldwide, did China or the Middle East like American Idol? And
worldwide, I'm going to say 4.9.
Yeah, you nailed it. Right on. Yeah. This did not get... The film's financial failure in the U.S. caused the theatrical release to get canceled everywhere outside of the States, instead ending up going straight to video, which I don't even know if it would have had success anywhere else. Maybe Canada, but oh no, wait, that U.S. and Canada's together. Maybe Britain, because they had, like, Britain's Got Talent and the X Factor, but, like, there's no way China's watching this.
No. Did you sign up for Jing Xiaoxiong? Jing Xiaoxiong?
I didn't. No.
I did.
And
then it was all right. If you go into the terms of service, you have to agree to the Communist China Manifesto or whatever. It's like, I agree to show communist values.
What is Jing Xiaoxiong?
It's like Red Note. It's like a Chinese TikTok.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
And you accepted the terms and conditions?
Dude, without hesitation.
You were an upstanding communist now?
There's no way that China could steal any information that any U.S. company hasn't stolen already.
Sure. That's fair.
If China wants to watch me crank a Glebe style, they can.
And I bet they want to. I really think they want to watch that for sure.
They do. They go, actually, I'm not going to do that. That's racist.
Ooh, yeah, good save. So $12 million, ending up making 4.9 million
Hell yeah.
worldwide. It's a flop.
Flop.
You gotta flop it out. Flop it out, folks.
Flop.
Flop it
Flop.
out, crank it Glebe style.
Flop.
Flop.
Ooh.
So that's gonna end our budget. How about a tagline? There's only one.
Okay. Oh yeah.
What the fuck was that?
That was the tagline.
Your audio got weird all of a sudden. It's so scratchy.
Is it?
I don't know if it's your mic, if it's your headphones, if it's just Skype. It got all scratchy.
It looked fuck with anything. Just so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. It's just scratchy.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like I'm not getting anything bad in the audacity.
On your audit.
Sorry, I just took 12,000 milligrams of
syrup.
Ritalin.
No,
Yeah.
not Ritalin.
Yeah.
Single tagline, it's the tale of two American idols.
Whoa. Do it in a deeper voice.
The tale of two American idols.
Yeah, buddy.
You like that more?
Yeah.
You like Macho Man, deep voice?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's your alter ego again? Chad?
Trey.
Trey?
Trey.
Trey. Yeah, I want Trey. Read it to me like you're Trey.
What's up, girl? The tale of two American idols.
I'd like the court to note that he licked his fingers before he said that.
What's up, girl?
How do you flip people off?
You told me this. You told us that Emily flips people off weird.
Yeah, but how do you do it?
Just like this?
See, no, that's fucked up. This looks so stupid. This looks like you got to do this. That's the only acceptable way of flipping people off. This is like,
it does kind of look stupid now that I'm looking at your finger, and it's just like this. It's like, oh yeah, it looks bad.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I digress.
Taglines of our own. This is a pretty bad one.
In a world where dancers dance and singers sing. Goog.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks.
What about meet me down by the Miami Sea Crest, like Ryan Seacrest?
America's Got S.
America's Got Movies.
Yeah.
What did you say? America's Got Ass?
Yeah, America's got that ass.
What about something with Fort Lauderdale? What about Miami so horny?
Miami so horny.
In a world where you're so horny.
Dude, I just squeaked.
I'm like in a world where you're so horny, get ready for Miami so horny.
In a world where you're so horny. Miami so horny. It's hard to do a movie voice.
When you're saying me so horny.
Yeah.
I think that's our winner though, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
What about facts? We got to name our facts. I mean, there's obviously like from Justin to facts, or from facts to Kelly, American factals.
Kelly faxes Justin. From Justin faxes Kelly.
What does that mean?
A fax? Like a fax machine?
Oh, he's just faxing her.
Yeah. It's the whole movie is just the
Dial-up ring.
and then it's this.
Dial-up fax. Ooh, he gets him good with.
That'd be great.
Dial-up facts.
America's Got Facts.
This is not America's Got Talent, though.
Wait,
So
what is it? American Idol?
American Idol. What
American
about
Facts?
you think you can fax? Like, so you think you can dance?
Mm.
Ever watch
Faxing
that?
with the Stars?
Acting with the Stars. The Amazing Facts for Amazing Race.
Facts? The Facts?
What is that?
Voice.
Oh. Fact Survivor. The biggest
World War Facts?
Ooh, the biggest factor for Biggest Loser.
The Facts to End All Faxes?
Ooh. What about Justin Fax's Kelly?
Ooh. Hey, whoa, dude. That one's good.
I'm thinking that, or So You Think You Can Fax. I think that one probably fits better than just a
Glebe style.
Ooh, that's good too. Ooh, throwing a wrench in the cranking style at the end.
Exactly.
I think we got to stay top. Let's go with So You Think You Can Fax, because it's a reality show, but it's just not the right one.
Yeah, I like that.
So You Think You Can Fax. You're right. It's just the middle finger like that looks so bad.
I didn't realize it until today. I was like doing that, and I was like, that looks so dumb. Like, if someone did that to me, I'd feel bad for them.
But I don't think I ever flip. I don't flip people off. So
I feel like everyone could use more flipping off.
do you remember when somebody was like, if you do the middle finger like just the finger, it's like saying fuck you, but if you do it with the thumb, it's like saying fuck you to God. Did you ever hear that?
No, no.
No, like that's the worst thing you could ever say is fuck you to God.
Oh my God. You know, the worst thing I could say to Emily is cunt. She hates it when I say cunt.
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably do.
I feel like cunt is better than like fuck.
It's that word is huge with like the British and the Australians love to say cunt. They love it.
You know what we need like more cursey curse words. I've run out of curse words to like express how angry I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start saying like the N word.
No, he's just. I don't know. I'm running out. I got to resort to slurs, I guess.
I don't know what else. There's nothing left.
I've exhausted my F word.
Or I'm gonna have to loop all the way back around and start saying like darn.
That's what I was gonna say. Crud. You should start throwing crud out there again. Gosh, and crud and
crud. I say shark instead of shit. I'll say shark.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Fudge.
Mm-hmm.
You also ever do that thing where you hold your tongue and say apple?
Oh yeah, apple.
Apple.
Yeah.
But then the idea of holding onto your tongue now that you're not a kid, it's like, why am I doing this?
I can just say asshole now. I'm an adult.
It's fact time. So you think you can fax? I've got 7 facts for you. It was pretty minimal. The first fact is that Kelly Clarkson begged American Idol's creator to let her out of the contract for this film. She never desired to be an actress and would rather have the part gone to an actress who actually wanted it.
That's so odd. What do you think they paid her for this film?
$12 million. The whole budget.
It was just her. Everyone else did it. Volunteered.
I don't know. It might just be like minimal, like like 50K, because they are obligated through the contract with American Idol already. So it's like you're gonna get fucked with it anyway.
Is American Idol still around?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's like season 25, 24 or something. Next, the film set a record at the time for the shortest gap between the theatrical premiere for a movie and the home video DVD release. Between those times of the financial failure, it lasted 29 days before they're like, just put it on video. We're not going to make any more money.
Yeah. What it didn't I feel like there was a movie that did that recently.
I mean, COVID's changed everything now. Everything's coming to
Yeah.
streaming immediately, so
You gotta stop yawning. It's making me yawn.
don't take double doses of Seroquel over there and you're not tired.
Well, a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
You're right.
And if a man's can't remember how many medicine he takes more medicine.
You gotta get one of your pill organizers and do your
I
day.
was thinking about that, but also I like the Russian roulette of am
Yeah,
I gonna double?
were you just opening those out of a tin can?
Yeah, it's just like an old Kroger's. No, they're pill bottles.
Oh, okay. It sounded tin canny for some reason.
No, it's there.
Next, the production company would not allow screenings for movie critics for this film. I didn't even yawn this time. That was all you.
No, but it was the thought of you yawning because I imagined you yawning and it made me yawn. This is still somehow your fault.
You're gonna imagine Owen Gleiberman cranking at Glebe style later, and you're just gonna have to crank one.
Yeah, it's true. Happens every night.
The peer pressure's crazy with you. Yeah, kind of sketchy. Where you're like, hey, critics, don't watch our movie. Bad sign.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next, this was the first in a planned franchise by 20th Century Fox of films that starred the winner of each season of American Idol. A sequel would have starred season 2 winner Ruben Studdard, but the film failing at the box office and being panned by critics as one of the worst films ever made caused any follow-up films to be abandoned immediately.
The worst film ever made?
One of. Not the
Oh, okay. I feel like in the modern age we've perfected the bad film. This wouldn't even rank in the top 50 worst movies.
The upper echelon of the diegetic lexicon.
Exactly. Diegetic?
Yeah.
What does diegetic mean?
Seth and I came up with that bar one day when it's just saying big words, basically.
Oh.
So the upper echelon, big words of the diegetic lexicon. So what you're speaking of the lexicon, the biggest spoken word. But
I know all those except diegetic.
Next fact is that a commercial soundtrack was never released because the producers didn't want it to compete with Kelly Clarkson and Justin Guarini's debut albums. The song Timeless, sung by Clarkson and Guarini, was included on his debut album titled Justin Guarini.
His debut album was named Justin Guarini?
Yeah.
That's some Kanye shit.
It is some Kanye, yeah.
Yee.
Yeah, he's got Yay. He was gonna drop Yeezus and he never, or he did drop Yeezus. He was gonna drop, God, what was the other one? I can't remember. Yeezus, Yay, and can't remember. There was one other like God or
yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
You know what pisses me off that I need to know? Maybe you know. What the fuck does Pete Davidson do? How and why has he dated the hottest celebrities that what the fuck does he even do? Does he just have sex with hot celebrities? Is that his thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's he do? What is his purpose?
He's got Kate Beckinsale,
Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian,
Emily Ratajkowski. There's another model in there too.
Yeah,
I'm blanking, but it's like, wow, my guy's just pulling.
And what's he do? How did you I see interviews with Pete Davidson. I have no idea what he does.
He's a stand-up comedian. He was on SNL originally, where he got his start.
But I feel like so he's just a comedian, basically. Okay. That answers something.
With pale white skin and drugged out eyes.
Yeah.
Probably a huge dong if he's begging all these women.
I have to imagine he's doing something. Or
for sure.
He can speak in cursive.
Yeah, with his tongue.
Yeah.
Only two more, so you think you can facts. This next one is that this film ranks as the number 17 worst movie of all time, according to IMDb.
Wait, the second?
17th.
17th. It's not great.
Now, other films that we have done on this podcast in the bottom 100 include number 4, Bigfoot versus DB Cooper. Number 5, Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas. Number 6, Birdemic 2, The Resurrection. Number 9, Birdemic 3, Sea Eagle. Number 12, Birdemic Shock and Terror.
Dude, how many fucking Birdemics are there?
There's 3, and they're making a 4th that should be coming out this year. Then this,
yeah.
Justin McKelly at number 17. Then at number 19, The Hottie and the Naughty. At number 22, A Talking Cat. Number 23, The Star Wars Holiday Special. Number 28, hey, you were on this one, Bobbleheads the Movie.
I remember that one.
Number 32, The Journey Absolution. Number 33, Battlefield Earth. Number 42, The Minis. Number 43, Santa with Muscles.
Hell yeah.
Number 44, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. Number 48, The Skateboard Kid. Number 49, Space Chimps 2 Zartog Strikes Back. Number 50, Dougal. Number 51, Cats.
Ooh.
Number 54, Gooby.
Oog.
Number 55, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Number 59, Marcy X. Number 69, Legend of Kung Fu Rabbit. Number 84, The Emoji Movie. Number 87, Mac and Me. Number 98, hey, you were on this one, Dragon Wars.
Oh, is that the Imugi and the...
The Giju and the Baraki? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that even you remember Imugi.
It's, I think, like, engraved. I think I said that before in the last 2 months.
Giju and the Baraki. Number 99, Leprechaun 4 in Space.
Leprosy.
And number 100, The Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong.
That was so many fucking names. Why did we do that many?
That's just bad movies that we've done. And some of the ones that are just off the list, like would be basically on the list if we didn't have all these extras, include The Room, Killer Sofa, The Adventures of Food Boy, In the Name of the King, A Dungeon Siege Tale, The Wicker Man, Llamageddon, The Cat in the Hat, and Double Down.
The Cat in the Hat?
Yes.
No fucking way. You get that fucking thing. No. That makes me so angry. I quit. I'm leaving.
It's near the bottom 100.
No, the fuck it's how many have we done?
This is of all movies ever. This is IMDb.
Oh, that's IMDb.
Yes.
That still makes me so angry. That's such a funny movie.
I'll tell you right now, I have a running list of the ratings of every film we've ever done. And I'll tell you what Cat in the Hat is.
And this is like us ratings or user ratings or what?
This is based on IMDb scores. It will be... Where'd you go? The Cat in the Hat is the 37th worst film we've ever done.
There's no fucking way, dude. That's such a good movie.
Oh, I also left out Mel. Mel is in there, too. Everybody loves Mel.
Everybody loves Mel.
Yeah, the 37th worst movie had a 4.0 out of 10 on IMDb.
That makes me so angry.
I know you'd be angry. And lastly, our last fact after that long one is nominations. This is not nominated for a lot. I'll tell you that.
Some Razzies?
Pretty much. It was nominated to the Dallas-Fort Worth Film Critics Association for Worst Film. It didn't win. So many Razzies. The Teen Choice Awards, nominee for Choice Movie Chemistry between Kelly and Justin, nominee for Breakout Movie Star Male for Justin, and Breakout Star Female for Kelly Clarkson. The Teens Are Idiots. The Stinkers Bad Movie Awards, Worst Song Anytime, winner, a nominee for Worst Actress for Kelly Clarkson, nominee for Worst On-Screen Couple, nominee for Worst Fake Accent, Kelly Clarkson. I didn't think she did an accent, but okay. Nomination for Worst Sense of Direction, Stop Them Before They Ever Direct Again for Robert Iskov. Nominee for Worst Actor for Justin Guarini, nominee for Worst Picture, and nominee for Worst On-Screen Group, the Pennsylvania Posse, the Bros. And then lastly, the Razzies. Nominated for Worst Screenplay, nominated for Worst Remake or Sequel. Apparently, it's a remake of both Where the Boys Are from 1960 and 1984. Nominee for Worst Excuse for an Actual Movie, All Concept, No Content. Nominee for Worst Director, nominee for Worst Couple, nominee for Worst Actress, nominee for Worst Actor, nominee for Worst Picture. It didn't win. It won the Governor's Award, which is for distinguished underachievement in choreography. So bad choreography. And the winner for the worst musical of the Razzies' first 25 years.
Nice. I was
That's
going to say something.
That's a tough one.
And it seemed important at the time, but I don't remember it.
It sounds important.
So it must not have been that important.
Yeah.
And I had something else too there.
But that is going to end our So You Think You Can Facts. What is Nicole getting into this week?
Nicole
Kidman, yeah.
Oh, I'm unfamiliar with this bit.
You know, Nicole Kidman is doing something. She's on spring break in Miami, in Fort Lauderdale. And she shows her tits a lot.
She does. Oh, she also got her STD test back, and it came back snake eyes. Everything was checked, every box, which she's been striving for years and years now, and I think we should all just have a moment of silence to appreciate that accomplishment, truly pushing the boundaries of human achievement. God bless America.
Thank you, Nicole. So she's flashing her tits so much, trying to hook up with somebody when she gets all these STDs, and a cop arrests her for flashing too much. But she falls in love with the cop, and they bang in the back of the cop car.
And his dick explodes on contact.
He gets STD, and his dick explodes, and she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm. But it's not the cop's baby. It's the dolphin from Ace Ventura.
Yeah. It's a dolphin, because dolphins are horny too. She was showing her tits so much, she had sex with a dolphin. Eee.
Yeah.
And that's how mermaids were born.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they were created.
You know, mammals' lives matter.
Exactly. So Nicole is the creator of mermaids after flashing so much at spring break in Miami that she fucks a dolphin and gives a cop STDs. Okay. I love it. We've done God's work here. Let's talk about a movie. So, it opens with Kelly Clarkson. She's a waitress in a bar in Texas. She's performing a live show, but only one person in the crowd is there watching and mostly trying to get a date with her. This is Luke. He shows up to all our shows.
Ooh, my first impression was like she's a good singer.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize it was Kelly Clarkson until about halfway through.
Oh. Or that it was an American Idol film?
Yeah. And then I remembered you telling me that. But
and then it all clicked.
Well,
Kelly's friends show up at the bar and tell her that their flights to Florida for spring break were canceled and they need somebody to drive them. Kelly doesn't really want to go, but she's their only friend with a car, so now she's joining them on spring break. She just left work. She's, hey, I'm leaving. Whoop, whoop. And you get these intro credits. Marina was half watching with me during it, and she said they were like semi-Napoleon Dynamite, where it was like posting the names on like beach towels or umbrellas or things like that. But then also sometimes it would just slide them across the screen super fast. Like, no, that doesn't.
Yeah.
Pick a lane.
Also, it's the helicopter shots that are just fast forwarded 10 times.
All while Kelly Clarkson sings, "Vacation's all I ever wanted."
Oh, it was the worst. Why was this one not nominated for the worst?
Because it's not an original song, it's just a cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Justin is with the Pennsylvania Posse. They are a Pennsylvania trio that show up to Fort Lauderdale for spring break as well. And they kind of run the beach. I don't know how they do, but they're they're the entrepreneurs of BRJ Parties, Brandon and Justin Parties. And then there's Eddie there too, the nerdy guy.
Or blow Randolph job.
Yeah. Randolph's kind of snuck in there, but
You don't talk about Randolph.
it's blowjob. Randolph is in parentheses, so you can kind of just skip over it.
Yeah, it's like blow Randolph job. You could also refer to a blowjob as Randolph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's the surname for it. The pen name.
Exactly.
Well, Eddie is the joke of the friend group after he got dumped, and he's just been online dating this smoking hot girl.
Honestly, I thought.
What are you on?
I was really trying to work through that one there. I thought the guy with the glasses, the nerdy looking guy, was going to be the main character because I feel like usually the trope is the nerdy guy.
You pick on, yeah.
And like the Justin had the least main character. He was the least interesting character of all of them. Because the guy had the nerdy stuff. The other guy was like kind of fuckboy and funny.
Fuckboy, yeah.
And he was just like some dude.
He's the singer.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eddie's he's dating this girl online that's supposedly smoking hot. I thought it was going to be a catfish. It's not.
No.
Spoiler alerts. But on the beach, a full dance and song immediately breaks out as the DJ's playing the song, as they all sing about which girl and guy they're going to go and find on spring break. And amidst this, Kelly and Justin dance with each other for just a brief moment until dragged off by other people to dance and sing with. And in here I put, don't worry, it's 2003. The song is accompanied by a crump/step routine with beach balls as well. You don't have to worry.
Oh, thank God. And also, like, there was a huge crowd of people, and they were all trying to dance choreographed, but only the people in the middle were actually dancing together.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody on the outskirts is just kind of like watching.
Yeah.
Well, Justin and his bro, Brandon, are trying to hype up Eddie to pick up chicks because screw the online girl, it's spring break. There's a lot of talent on the beach. And so what they're going to do is they're going to do a little rap. They're rapping together while Justin's beatboxing. But at the end of the rap, Brandon flashes his ass in front of Kelly and her friends, as well as a female cop.
Oh my God. Females can't be cops.
She had a fit bod though.
She did, and beautiful eyes.
And so the girls, they walk off disgusted at seeing his ass, and he gets a ticket written for indecent exposure.
No. Ew.
What's ew?
I found probably like
a Coors.
I found a Coors that was just in my cooler from who knows how many fishing trips ago.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, that's going to be my really, really bad day, Coors Light.
Put it in the fridge.
I will, eventually.
Yeah,
I'm recording a podcast.
Don't just leave it there, though. Please. I'm begging you.
I'm going to pour this Coors Light into this Busch Light peach can.
Yeah. So both crews, the Pennsylvania Posse and the Texas Titties.
The Pennsylvania Pussy Poppers.
Yeah, there you go. And the Texas Titties end up in their respective rooms in this, like you said, bad motel.
Yeah.
And Kelly seems, in their terms, clenched up and hesitant, while Justin is in his room. He's like, I saw this girl. I got to find her. It's Kelly. He's talking about Kelly.
It just went from like don't know this girl to totally enamored with this girl in like their 10-second interaction during a song.
Yep.
I was confused because I thought I'd missed something.
Nope, you didn't. He's in love and she's like, I remember this guy. So they both go trying to look at each other and they end up watching the same tap/breakdance routine and are wandering around the crowd just like maybe they're there at this performance looking for each other, singing It's Not Too Late to Call My Name. What a beautiful song.
It goes like this. Very nice to meet you. I want to say sex change operation. Man
It's
to
to
woman,
woman,
woman
woman
to
to
man,
man, a man to a woman, penis to
penis to
vagina.
vagina.
Rhinoplasty, yes. Mammoplasty, yes.
Yes.
Laryngo,
Laryngoplasty, yes.
vaginoplasty,
Yes.
penis to vagina.
That was such a. Anyways.
Amelia Perez. Tune in, watch it, guys. But yeah, they're walking around, they're singing It's Not Too Late to Call My Name, and they're about to see each other, but they just miss. They turn the opposite directions. Right?
I was waiting for you to continue.
I was waiting for you to say something. We just looked at each other. So, Justin is a hot commodity because of the BRJ parties, the Blow Randolph Jobs parties.
Mm-hmm.
That everybody on the beach is coming to him. He's got these exclusive wristbands to his like margarita party later. And one of Kelly's friends, the blonde girl, Alexa, comes up to him, flirts with him a little bit before reaching into his pocket and grabbing a handful of those wristbands to run off. But all the other women see it and they just body her. They tackle her to the ground immediately.
I don't know why everyone's. It's like these guys. I don't know what's going on. They're poor guys from Pennsylvania handing out handwritten flyers for their party on a public beach that you could just walk into.
Margarita party. Yeah, it's not like a club that you actually have to get into. It's just the beach. Do they have a bouncer?
Yeah, you could just go to the beach.
Like, you know how many people you'd have to create a perimeter for that? You all the people.
Mm-hmm.
You can sneak up on the beach from anywhere.
I know. That's why a beach is one of the least tactical places you can set up for a protracted siege scenario in 1800 AD.
Or D-Day.
That was kind of like that entire experience. That sentence was kind of like a Michael Scott just started it, didn't know where it was going.
I didn't know where you were going.
Yeah, that honestly took both of us for a ride. I'm as surprised as you are.
Justin is able to escape all the chasing women by fleeing into a women's restroom that is being used by Kelly.
And her first response is like, "Well, what did she say?"
Do you come here often?
No, it wasn't that, was it?
I do have a couple quotes from around here, but I don't remember what her first response was.
But not surprised to see him at all.
No, not at all. She's like, "Hey, it's you from earlier. I've been looking for you."
He's like, "Took the fattest shit of my life."
I've been looking, right? Not like she's just dolling up her makeup or took like a little tinkle. She took a monster shit.
She's got a little on her chin.
Oh! Yeah, Justin comes running. He's like, "Oh, it stinks in here."
she's like, "Oh, sorry." Wiping her chin.
Wiping it off. Is it gone? Is it gone? He's like, "Yo, you got a little here."
It just smears it more until she's doing blackface.
This does not happen. Ooh, bad. But they recognize each other, and she ends up helping him escape through the bathroom window, but not before trying to give him her number. She took a paper towel, she took her lipstick, she wrote her number on it, threw it out the window to him, but it falls into a puddle, and it's a paper towel. It's basically disintegrated, so he's lost her number already.
Also, do you remember how he said, "My hair won't even fit through there," and then they cut to him cleaning out this huge fucking window?
Yeah, the window was so big.
Yeah.
That window did look smaller earlier.
Yeah, it did.
Climb through, huge window.
You know what? That's part of the $12 million budget. They knocked down that building and rebuilt it.
Yeah.
With just a slightly bigger window.
All that glass.
Exactly, yeah.
So he lost her number. He's not going to find her again. Fate, it's gone. But one of Kelly's friends, Kaya, she hits it off with a busboy named Carlos. When he treats her with respect, he's got manners. And so she later returns to the restaurant to give him her number. So she's got a little fling going on.
Ooh.
And Justin, dejected that he doesn't have her number anymore, actually bumps into Alexa and recognizes her as one of Kelly's friends. And so he begs her for Kelly's number because, she's different than all the party girls that are at spring break. But
And he
Alexa,
can tell that from the 30 seconds they interacted.
exactly, yeah. But Alexa, being a party girl herself, secretly gives him her own number and doesn't tell Kelly when Justin attempts to text her.
That bitch. That salacious bitch.
Oh, good word.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so she later responds to him when he texts her, pretending to be Kelly, and she's like, "I'm not interested." So Justin's like, "Well, shit. Why'd you just give me her number if she's not?" Like, an hour later.
Logic.
And Kaya, she gets to go on a date with Carlos away from the classic spring break activities. Now,
this should have been the story. The story between Kaya and Carlos. What? Yeah, that was way cooler.
This is my problem with the film, is that this storyline does not have anything to do with the main storyline whatsoever. Like, at least the Alexa with the phone number and being a snitch and all that stuff, it makes sense. This is just like, oh, her other friend's off having fun.
And it's also a better story.
It 100% is. You meet this busboy and it's like, I'm here. I appreciate you for not being one of the classic partiers, and I'm going to take you away from work, and let's show you the Latin side of Miami. And
yeah, and he was hot, dude.
He was hot. So they go, he wants to take her away, like I said, from the classic spring break activities. So he takes her to a local hangout spot of his where they get to go salsa dancing, and she's a little scared, but she immediately starts getting in.
I think that was merengue.
Maybe, yeah.
I took a merengue class.
Really?
You know what I fucking hate more than anything in this entire world? And I will never back down, never what? Anyway, line dancing. I hate line dancing. It's
like including like the Cupid shuffle and the cha-cha slide.
Any line dance, I hate it. It makes me so angry, so irrationally angry. It's just the whitest shit.
Oh, it really
people
is.
do.
Do you remember? Do you remember at Cold Stone when we would play the Cupid shuffle like the whole night? We'd be down, do you? They would just be mixing ice cream. Down, do you?
See, that's okay, but like people who go to like a Western bar and they dress up and then they just go and they dance in a little fucking gentrifier line, and they just fucking manifest destiny the entire. I hate it. I just wanted.
You hate the electric slide and the watermelon crawl and the Chattahoochee.
Yeah, all of it, everything. Those are okay. Like I still don't like them, but like, man, like have you seen the videos of like the Western bars and they're all in cowboy hats and they're fucking line dancing? Oh, dude, so mad. Anyways, what movie were we watching?
I was gonna wait to see how long you would let me go. From Justin to Kelly. So they have their whole night.
What?
I have the best typo in here. I was trying to say the next day, Justin continues to text Alexa thinking it's Kelly, but in my notes for the typo it says the next gay.
The next gay.
The next gay, Justin continues to text Alexa thinking it's Kelly, and he says he wants to meet her at the marina at 4. And Alexa makes Kelly believe that she's got to put herself out there more, and so she enters Kelly in the whipped cream bikini contest held by BRJ parties.
Whoa.
Do you think those other women were actually naked under all that whipped cream?
I think that was the thing. But so there's got to be, because they were applying the whipped cream. There was a time in transition where they were naked in front of a crowd, just like Kanye's girlfriend. And truly, it all comes together. This movie comes Leave style. This movie is a commentary on the public exhibitionism of Kanye's wife.
Exactly. This might be a Kanye project. We don't know.
It's true.
So
KT.
what are you saying?
Wait, no. It's Kelly. I thought it was Katie.
I was wondering. Kelly, she finds out that this contest is run in part by Justin. She thought he was better than that, so she loses all faith in him. And as he's trying to get her to take off her bikini and cover her boobs in whipped cream, she smacks him across the face with the whipped cream. A little pie fight, basically.
And then they all get naked.
And here's the other part of the story we didn't need. It's Eddie trying to meet his online girlfriend. Like, this is not a part of it either. There's a moment where he's like waiting outside and he's waiting for the girl to show up because that's where they plan to meet. And another guy's like, "Hey, we need you as a +1 in this volleyball game. You got to join." So he joins the volleyball game and misses his opportunity with the girl. It was like, that was not important. I don't need this.
No, it also made me angry that he was portrayed as this like really thin, scrawny nerd guy, and then there's the scene where he's sunbathing and he's kind of fucking ripped.
Yeah, good looking guy. Make him nerdier.
Agree. Yeah.
Justin, he tries to apologize to Kelly. She's getting a burger. He was like, I was supposed to buy you a burger anyway. Tells her that BRJ is simply a business to pay bills. He started it years ago and he's turned a new leaf. That's not who he is anymore. And so she's like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll forgive you. And he's like, hey, that burger needs hot sauce. Doesn't even ask her if she likes spicy things. Just takes a bottle of hot sauce, starts to dump it. The lid pops off. She's covered in hot sauce now.
Yeah.
But even through all that, she's forgiving. She accepts his invitation to the marina later, but is a little confused when he's like, are you still on for this? She's like, still on? You've never asked me about this.
What the
heck?
There's some Amoga stuff going on. Someone's sussy.
Don't say that.
Someone's skibbity toilet. Did I
Skibbity toilet Ohio Riz.
Did I send you that picture of Oliver and I were in GameStop and there was a skibbity toilet like toy thing. It was like a foot tall and it was like a Jack in the Box, but it was skibbity toilet.
Yeah, no, they sell them at Walmart. There's a giant thing of them, like a centerpiece, like one of like the pallets in the middle of the thing, and there were so many of them. And I would go buy it every day and back to like go to the break room to eat my lunch. And every day, not a single one was purchased. And they're huge, like you said, they're like a foot tall, and they're $45, and you don't know what's inside of it. And I was like, who's buying these? And then Christmas came and went, and then they went on clearance for like $30, and nobody ever bought them.
I think it's something that no one wanted to ever see in real life.
Stupid. Skibbity toilet's dumb. Well, they take a boat out onto the marina, where they break out into song about how there's something going on between them, but they can't quite tell. It's a song called Timeless or Timeless.
Sexual feeling.
Yeah.
Got this sexual feeling. That's not how it goes at all.
When I get this feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing. You weren't on this episode with us. It was one of my birthday episodes. Have you ever seen Chef?
Yeah, the one where fuck. Yeah.
The one where
that was I'm getting there. I'm getting tired.
I like how you gave up on that one too. You just nope, F word.
Yeah, it happens more often than you think. Yeah, no, I really liked it. That movie's good.
Good. I was hoping that you had seen it. If not, Sexual Healing is in that song, and they do the salsa dancing stuff. So I was gonna bring it up. But they sing their little song. They realize there's a connection, and then Kaya goes to get Carlos to take her out on another date, but he's at work. She's just like in the kitchen, and he's like, "Get out of here!" And she's like, "No, you're going to come with me." And the boss is like, "No, you got to stay late. You got to work a longer shift." She's like, "All he does is work for you." And he's like, "Well, you know what? He doesn't anymore. He's fired." So Carlos was pissed. He's like, I'm not a spring breaker. This is my job. Like, this is my life. Don't come and uproot it.
But I mean, he was washing dishes. He could do better.
Still, decent storyline. Better than the original.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And Justin and Kelly, after their night on the boat, they say goodnight as he drops her off at the motel. Even though they're both staying in that same motel, like doors away from each other. But there's an awkward goodbye and no kiss. Yeah.
I think this was around the part that I was drinking and I spilled an entire cup of wine on my white shirt.
No.
Yeah, no, dead ass. Let me go grab it. Hold on. Keep them entertained.
Okay, no kiss, fumbled the bag, and it's the next day. Brandon is pumped about the success of his margarita bash the previous night, but he ends up getting chased down by a boyfriend of a girl who got let in, and he didn't. And he runs from him, he breaks some things, and then the cop that gave him a ticket earlier gives him like a third ticket. He didn't have a permit for the fucking... He didn't have a... Oh, that's a lot of wine. I saw it.
Yeah, like the entire cup. I had like a twitch, and this is like the nicest white shirt I own. No! So this movie sucks for that.
Just for that. Yeah, he ends up getting a third ticket. He didn't have permits, and he breaks things, and the flashing. This girl cops all over him. In Nerd Boy, this is where you said Eddie, he's prepping to meet his online girlfriend for a second time. He's getting a tan at the beach in preparation, but he falls asleep, and he was supposed to be burnt very badly. I don't think he was like that burnt.
Wait, burnt.
You see some lines where like his sunglasses.
Oh yeah, sunburnt. Yeah.
Wasn't that sunburnt?
No.
Makeup department down.
Also make him more nerdy.
That too. And Kelly, she's got plans tonight to meet Justin at the beach, but to spite her, Alexa texts Justin to meet her at the Pearl instead, a fancy restaurant, without letting Kelly know. So Kelly goes to the beach waiting for Justin. Justin goes to the Pearl waiting for Kelly when Alexa is at the Pearl. And he sits down with her and they talk for a bit. When she breaks into song and dance, as all the men in the restaurant are swooning over her and she's doing the splits, the song's called Let's Start With You and I.
It's true. I was there. That's what the song was named.
And Alexa, she's got the hots for Justin. Why would he go for some rinky-dink, closed-up girl like Kelly when he can have this hot blonde bombshell?
Some rinky-dink, some ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ring. Sorry. Yeah.
That was good. I liked it.
Okay.
So Justin shows up at the restaurant. He sees Alexa. She convinces him to sit down with her while he waits on Kelly. But meanwhile, like I said, Kelly's where she's supposed to be. But she realizes if he's not going to show up, this relationship, it's not meant to be. I know, right? And even Kaya shows up and they talk about it. They're like, all right, this thing might be over. And Alexa continues to try and get Justin to admit that he wants to be with a party girl like her, but he shuts her down over and over. And with no other choice, Alexa lies to him and is like, you got to give Kelly up. She's got a boyfriend back at home. And he's like, that bitch.
Oh my God.
But
that forking birch.
He doesn't actually fully believe that she's got a girlfriend. So she calls in the reinforcement. She makes a mysterious phone call to a rando asking for help. We don't know who it could be. We don't know who it could be.
I know.
We know because we watched the movie. And Eddie, he's waiting to meet. Oh, yeah. Now you can really. Oh, my God. It goes even lower than that.
Yeah, it's like the whole front of the shirt it's just done.
Well, Eddie is waiting to meet his girlfriend in his motel room when an angry man breaks into his room, punches him in the face, upset that his girlfriend, who he thought Eddie was Brandon. Brandon's been sleeping with this girl that's cheating on this guy. He comes in, he punches Eddie in the face, thinking it's Brandon. He's like, my girlfriend cheated on me with you. He's like, no, I'm not the guy. I got this online girlfriend. But he brings the guy down to the bar. His name was Greg. They're down there talking at the bar over his girlfriend Inga cheating on him. And, he tries to cheer him up a little bit, connect with him, when Greg grabs Eddie by the arm super hard in his sunburn, and Eddie's in so much pain he drops his head to the table crying, misses online girlfriend walk by again.
Doi.
Yeah, doy.
Doi.
And so it's the next day. Kelly and Kaya show up to the next BRJ party, but they're fed up with the men. Carlos has just yelled at Kaya for getting him fired. Kelly got stood up by Justin. So they're at there. They push Brandon and Justin aside and perform It Must Be the Madness. Men are mad.
It simply must. It's true.
Are you mad?
Foaming at the nose right now.
That sounds like snot. It doesn't sound like foam.
Foaming at the ears.
Ooh, I don't know what that would be.
Steaming at the mouth and foaming at the ears.
There you go. And snot still running anyway.
And yeah, crying, shitting, coming.
And at the end of this song, Must Be the Madness, a guy comes up and kisses Kelly. It's Luke from the bar at the beginning, the one guy at her performance. He's here pretending to be her boyfriend. Alexa had called him saying she needs her help to save Kelly from all the spring break guys. And Justin steps in and they almost get into a fight. And they're like, you know what we got to do? We both like Kelly. There's only one way to settle this. I was thinking it was actually going to be a fight or something. No, they ride hovercrafts.
You haven't heard that dates back to the Dark Ages, man. That's like a night tradition.
Well, it is.
Hovercrafts with laundry baskets.
They do like a jousting thing. They ride like pontoon boats with a wind boat thing on the back, but they're ridden like jet skis. And in them, they can also ride it on sand or the water, but they put laundry baskets in the back of them, and you're jousting each other where you run by and you have to throw foam balls into the laundry basket, and whoever can score the most points wins Kelly's love. I was like, what?
It was a weirdly convoluted game.
It's like, this is not how it. Where did this come from? They're like, obviously there's only one way. I was like, no, this is not obvious.
I knew from the minute they said I knew. Of course, yes, the hovercraft laundry basket foam ball game.
Hover Dudes was the last thing I would have expected. But at one point, Luke takes a huge spill. You know, he's not a partier. He's not a Miami partier, so he doesn't know how to control him as well. Takes a huge spill, crashes in the water, and everyone comes to his rescue. And Kelly, when he comes back to, she's walking with him. She's like, Luke, why are you here? He's like, well, Alexa said she needed your help. And she's like, well, I appreciate you, but I don't want any potential future romance with you, just so you know.
Also, tell me why Alexis or Luke's the guy. Yeah, Lucas. Okay. Why did he just, when he first got there, he just walked up and kissed her?
I don't know. He's never done that.
How did he not get slapped? Yeah.
Well, he gets shut down and he leaves, and Kaya, she comes to apologize to Carlos. But he snaps at her. As for her, this is just, like I said, a spring break fling, but this is his real life living here. But he realizes that he did wrong. He eventually accepts Kaya's apology, and he sets up this like giant romantic evening with like a table and chairs on the water. I don't know how he got a platform in there that fast, but he did.
Yeah, he's able to do some fancy shit off a dishwasher's salary.
And Justin, he finds Alexa to figure out any last way he can win Kelly back. She says that all hope is lost and that, you know, he should just be with her. She forces himself on him there at a little restaurant and kisses him. He pushes her away, but not before Kelly sees the kiss in the distance. So she's like, he's been forking me seeing my friend Alexa this whole time.
Oh my God, the drama.
So Kelly confronts Alexa later that night, yelling at her for kissing Justin, but she lies and tells her that she called Luke to come save her because she was scared of her getting in too deep with Justin, as the whole time Justin was just using Kelly to get close to her, Alexa. So once again, she's lying. She's such a fucking bitch.
She's a bitch.
And Kelly's over Justin at this point, and they're at a nightclub. Justin finds Kelly and spots her. He tries to see her and talk to her, but she runs from him. He chases her outside and catches her in the street to sort things out. But after she starts babbling on about how he's been spotty. Ooh, Babylon. Yeah, about how he's been spotty and how he's been using her. He calls everything off. He's like, you know what? I'm done with you. When she refuses to acknowledge, like, all the hot and cold text messages that she has sent him and how she's been blowing him off. And she's like, text messages? I haven't been texting you. He's like, exactly. You're being hot and cold with me again. And she's like, shouldn't have been like, what do you mean no text messages? They're acting irrationally.
Rationally.
No, irrationally.
Irrationally.
So Kelly comes back to the club to be with her gals, and as they're trying to leave, Alexa drops her phone. And instead of Kelly just like picking up and being like, "Oh, Alexa, here," she picks it up and immediately is like, text messages, like just her phone. And she sees what she didn't want to see, what her friend is doing this whole time.
Oh my god.
Her relationship with Justin. And so completely lost, she heads to the beach and performs her power ballad anytime.
It's going to be an awkward drive back from Miami.
Yeah, right? I never thought about those logistics. Anytime you need love, baby. And as she's singing this, Justin shows up to the beach to find her with the help of Alexa, who had actually found Justin, told her what she had done, and told her to go find Kelly. She fessed up. So maybe the drive won't be as bad. I think it'll still be bad.
Yeah.
They got to drive from Miami to Texas. That's a long drive. This beach is going to come back up.
Yeah.
And with nothing in their way, they now duet Anytime You Need Love, Baby. And they finally kiss in front of a giant fountain.
Yes.
I also wondered how it was being like on this reality competition show with this other guy, and then you're forced to just kiss him like a couple months later. Here's your competition, and that's your love interest. But as spring break comes to an end, everything is going as planned. Eddie and his online girlfriend finally meet and kiss. Brandon gets to hang out with that hot cop girl off duty. She comes and meets him to let loose and party with Kaya, and Kelly and Justin are together. And everyone ends up breaking into song and dance, performing "That's the Way, I Like It." But don't worry, the song is accompanied by a crump step routine as well. Marina's sitting next to me and she's like watching it. She's like, this is just like a worse version of High School Musical. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But they're doing the song and dance and they strike a pose. And that is how From Justin to Kelly ends. Big round of applause.
Huge.
So that's going to end the movie. I don't even know if you were drinking wine and spilling wine and forgetting meds, but let's do some quirrs. You too tired?
Yeah.
Did you even take any quotes?
No, I forgot those were a thing that existed. File. Save project. Save project as. From J to K.
Lovely.
Yeah, no, I like 20 minutes ago it hit me. I need to go bed.
I've got 7 quotes. We'll do ratings. We'll do 2 critic reviews, and I think 6 users. It'll be pretty quick, like 20.
Sweet. Yeah. I think I'd actually be asleep in my chair. So I go night. I go night right now.
You just tell me which night works best for you. So
you said Wednesday or Thursday?
Or Friday. If it's just Friday, later in the week for me, so I have less time to edit.
Yeah, we could do Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday it is.
Adios, amigos.
Sleep well, my friend. Mwah. Mwah.
Okay, bye now.
Mwah.